Alright, come on. Mills, sit your ass down.
Everything.
Alright, ready?
Scene 2, take 1.
Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever show of No Shits Given.
Yeah, well, basically, this is a show where we just basically talk about like just general life, and also
I
like
got a question.
what? What's up?
What the fuck is that?
That's my girlfriend.
Where's
Yeah.
Tim? That's considered necrophilia. Where's Tim? Is he...
Nah.
Yeet!
That's disrespectful.
Anyway,
Sorry, mate.
the first story is so basically a bloke has he was given it was a woman was given £100 from a you flies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, now 5-second break and then...
Oh, fucking hell.
Ready?
Yeah,
5 seconds.
I hope it didn't damage it at all. That was a bit of a throw.
So now I need to get back onto the story of that bloke.
Jeez, you actually went whoop!
You guys said throw it, so I was like, fine.
She got fucking flung.
Alright guys, so basically, the first ever show of No Shits Given, you guys obviously know, but these guys clearly don't know what's going on. We're basically discussing all topics that are currently going on in this city of Peterborough and around the world on the YouTube place and that. Are you sure your braces are on properly, Brandon?
Near enough.
Alright, so does everyone want to introduce themselves first, alright?
Which way are we going?
We'll go this way. Like,
Yeah.
this-
Clockwise.
this-
Alright,
Hi.
clockwise.
Alright,
Clockwise.
I'm H.
I'm Brandon.
My name's Tim.
I'm Emils.
And that's who we are. We're missing someone right now. His name is John, but he'll be there for the next podcast, which you'll see most likely next week. Alright, so we can have the cuts here and there.
Yeah.
Alright guys, to start it all off, right? You guys know that currently that's the news that's going on with Logan Paul and his new, video that just came out with the suicide prevention and how he's trying to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
This is his first video back after his big hiatus of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
After the whole fucking Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah, that's right.
What are your lot's takes on that?
You mean the Suicide Forest? Or
No,
his
not the
return?
Suicide Forest, because that's long gone. I've seen that.
You mean
before.
the
And
you mean his
really-
return?
Yeah, I really don't want to think about that. I'm talking about the return video.
I think he did well in terms of being mature and actually coming back and being sincere. I feel like he's an idiot. He makes shitty decisions, and he's an idiot, and so is his brother. They're always going to make shitty
But
decisions.
he did it just because he had to. Otherwise, he wouldn't become that.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I haven't seen the video yet because I
The
don't.
new one?
Yeah, I don't care for Logan Paul in the slightest. I didn't even watch the first video. Like I didn't
I'm
watch
a
the
gangster.
Yeah, I didn't watch. I didn't watch the Suicide Forest video.
West
So
Side.
I'm not really interested in him. I don't like any of them. I don't like the Viners on YouTube.
Jesus, do you even have a life? How old are you?
If
You're
anything,
18
I've
years
got
old.
more of a life.
I
than
don't
I've
watch
watched
Logan Paul's videos as well.
Hold on, that's understandable. You're 18 years old. Your life's supposed to be on YouTube. Why do I sound like a right thought right now? Your life's supposed to be on YouTube.
But yeah, no, but I haven't seen the video. I've heard about it though. I've heard that he just tries to say like, oh look at this. This is why you don't do suicide, and this is why you don't do stupid things. But then again, why would you go out your way to record a dead body and then show the hands of the person who's died? And then yeah, fair play, you blurred out the face, but still.
We got a
is-
dead body in here that we could possibly show.
You mean mine?
Yeah,
We got Mabel. We have a dead
Mabel.
body in the studio right now.
The thing. Oh, sorry,
I
you
love that.
continue.
We'll bring her later on into this.
The thing is, he blurred
That's where our
out.
Mills just came from.
Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. No.
That's necrophilia. I'm calling the police. The thing is, he blurred out the face, but
No
that doesn't.
comment. No comment.
He blurred out the face of the victim, but it doesn't really put it to justice. I really should have been like, he shouldn't have loaded the video in general. But if he really wanted to like, not make it as like explicit, he should have blurred out completely or just not showing the body. They could have been like, oh, there's one here, and we'll leave, and they could have just uploaded just the forest and not the body itself, which would have been more understandable.
Yeah, I think it's like, I just think the idea behind going to the suicide forest and being shocked that you've seen a dead body is stupid, because he knew exactly what he was getting himself into.
Did you hear what he was saying as well? I want to have a nice happy vlog for you today. We're going in the Japanese suicide forest.
Sounds like a dumb idiot. I don't know why I did
What
that.
the fuck was that?
No,
Okay.
don't
Okay.
my life. No, but what pisses me off the most, right, is you know the actual dead body, right? Rest in peace. I don't know what I waved it goodbye. Sorry. No, but
What's wrong with you all?
What's wrong with us? You came on set without your bloody pants on,
exactly.
mate.
Your penis was out.
It wasn't.
It wasn't really. I mean, I like to. I mean,
I like Tim.
Why do you think I'm the only one wearing?
Like
Why do you think, Timmy? Why do you think I'm the only one wearing glasses? I have X-ray vision and that.
That's a good question.
Exactly. No, but what pisses me off the most was
That's bugged in your eyes when you were
Yeah.
you really need to check. No, yeah. Daddy.
you see these
You
bits
got
of
bad
water?
breath.
You see these cups here? This isn't water. This is nut juice.
No. Nah,
Do not condone.
nah, but think of it like this: the family of the the dead body may not have known that their relative or family member may have that really hurt, but really like committed suicide.
Yeah, it's an awful way to sort of discover that as well. It's like, because they would have had like so much news coverage, because he got banned from Japan, didn't he?
Yeah, he's actually banned from
he's
Japan
banned.
now.
Wait, completely bad.
He's
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
banned from Japan.
But for
So
a
you
reason.
can't-
Man.
Yeah, because I fucking hate
Yeah.
him. He's an idiot.
Well,
I think it's well fair done.
The thing is though, like
Hate you, man.
that would be covered massively in Japan, right? So the person obviously who, is related to that bloke who killed himself in the forest that Logan Paul recorded would have seen that. So that's like one of the worst ways to sort of find out about something like that, is because that's why they go. The reason why they go is because it's a forest that is like in a way peaceful, and it's like solace before they go.
How can you consider
Japan
that?
has like a lot of culture surrounding like
But
environment.
how can you consider that even peaceful in any way?
It's peaceful because they think it's empty. That they want to go somewhere where they're not going to bother anyone. That's
It's
the
a
reason
lot
why
to
they go
it's
to
a
the
lot to link
forest.
with the Japanese culture,
The thing
like
is,
nature and stuff. They're very with the
I don't want to say anything like offensive or anything like
Oh, you
that.
can if you want. This isn't PG.
No, I mean like to offend anyone because you lot was sensitive fuckers. No, but I'm just saying. I don't know much about the suicide forest. I didn't do my research in it, which I really should have.
I haven't
but
done much either, honestly.
All I know is from the basics of hearing from everyone else, people who have had their problems before tend to go into that forest to
Yeah.
say their goodbyes.
Exactly.
But what I find is not just Logan Paul, anyone going into that forest, right, to make any type of video, like an overnight challenge.
not even a video.
Yeah, that
it's just
overnight challenge.
Kind of weird that you want to see that people.
Like taking photographs
hanging
of
in
anything.
trees.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like I don't understand. There's many videos online, yeah, of like actually there's another video online. I don't know who it's by, but there's this group of people. They went to go do an overnight challenge in the suicide forest, and I don't know what it was, but they were like getting haunted somehow and finding dead bodies themselves. And
I think there was a movie as well.
I mean, it is a
Called
similar
Forest or something.
Witch Project remake.
Oh.
But I do know Comedy Shorts came and made a video where he went to the haunted suicide forest. But like the way I see it is, it's kind of like going to a cemetery. Yeah, it might be haunted, but yeah, you're also stepping on the graves of everyone that you're walking across.
The only thing I see in
it's
like
terrible.
people like comedy shows gaming and stuff is like, I'm still relevant, guys. Please, what's that? This track react. Oh, look at my face. I'm reacting to it. Is it funny? It's fucking annoying to actually see those people around. Like,
you know what? Let's just get off the topic of Logan Paul, right? Because that's already been covered by millions of people right now on YouTube.
let's not talk about the suicide forest.
Let's talk about serious stuff. Porn.
And that wasn't serious.
It's serious to me, okay? You're the one who watches nugget porn.
Do I?
Does he? Is it?
How did I?
Objection!
It's on the screen.
Objection!
What's the research say? Does he,
The The reach.
Research.
The research said
Reach.
you are in fact a paedophile.
You are the fuck. No, we're joking. He's not.
I love his face. He's like, what the
No,
fuck
but honestly,
are you?
speaking about
Why am I here?
speaking about real news though, apparently in Peterborough, a passenger on a train from Peterborough wakes to find a £100 gift from the stranger.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What the
this
fuck?
is
I was on the
the,
train yesterday. What the fuck am I?
This is on the Peterborough Telegraph. No, sorry, Peterborough Today. .co.uk. Written
difference?
by Grace Newton. Basically, a kind-hearted mystery donor gave a young woman, £100.
I
misgender
wonder
them, Brandon.
why.
You trying to misgender them?
£100 after overhearing her discuss financial situations about the train, which I think is a lovely gesture.
Yeah,
That is
That's fair
that is an amazing gesture.
Mm.
Someone doing that to offer someone who's in desperate need.
If it was just a random 100 for no reason, I would just be like,
Oh,
sick, I'm alright, I'm set then.
Yeah, but it's like, because people associate Peterborough with obviously not the best things in the world, but there are some decent people. And, yeah,
I mean, this is Peterborough.
yeah,
Then again, I live next to Huntington, we have the fucking Oxford.
yeah.
The Oxmoor, sorry.
I live in Peterborough, right? And even living here, yeah, I hear stuff more on the news than I see myself. No, seriously, I hear more shit going on in the news about Peterborough than I do actually seeing. The only bad thing that I've seen here is when I was on my way to go get some food in a place called Mega Bite. Have you not heard of that place? It's
Mega
actually
Where
across
is
the
it?
across the bus station.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called Mega Bite. I don't know what it's called.
It's something like
Yeah,
that.
and basically I was standing right there. I'm with a group of friends, right? And a woman, I don't know whether she was drunk or not, gets pushed by a bus right in front of my eyes. Yeah.
Well, hit by the bus.
Yeah, hit by the bus right in front of my eyes. I'm like, Jesus.
That's Peterborough, guys.
I'm like, the fuck am I supposed
Come
to
visit today.
Yeah.
I went up to her, right? I went up to her and I was like, don't touch her, don't touch her. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do then? I'm like, hello. You're
Yeah,
there.
but speaking on the roles of Peterborough and all that, and bad stuff, apparently, according to Peterborough Today as well, a teenage boy assaulted in Peterborough Street. This is the teenage boy was assaulted as a man tried to steal his bike from in Stanground, which isn't too far from there.
As I say, that's quite close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really close.
And there's not really a lot of information about it at the moment.
When did is this
Does it say
That was
how
like a day or
old
two.
This
He
article was written by
the
Stephen
boy?
Briggs on Peterborough Today. There's not a lot of information. That's pretty much all the information about it. It was posted Monday, 29th of January.
That must have been like a day or two.
Yeah.
ago.
I know someone who lives there and who rides a bike coming to college. I'm hoping it's not them. Okay, going on more serious news, guys. Have you lot read up on the article about the sex offender who recently escaped from Peterborough prison and is now?
Are we talking about you again, H?
No.
Wait!
Sex offender who escaped. Yes, this is where we look at. Sex offender who escaped Peterborough prison to appear in court for a fresh charge. So basically,
Is this his escape? Like,
he
he's getting
had
charged?
escaped, right? I don't know whether they're saying that they actually caught him now. They arrested 5 other people apparently too. So I don't know how I'm gonna say his name, but his name will be on the screen right now. He's 51 years old. He was serving a 12-year sentence for offences including attempted rape, battery and sexual assault. Was arrested at an address in Peterborough shortly after midnight this morning. So he was caught yesterday.
Yeah,
He was
shit.
caught at midnight yesterday, basically, and he's in custody in the Torpwood police station. And it looks like they're going to be taking him to court and, refreshing him. It's most likely from a 12-year sentence. And most likely going to rate. I love how you're just
They're really gonna
staring
double-
at me right now, like.
Because it sounds scary as fuck.
They're probably gonna double his
Yeah,
sentence.
it's
It's
just-
like,
The thing
what's
is,
that? You didn't even do one here? Double. You escaped?
Yeah.
Triple.
it also says 5 other
Yeah.
people, 2 men and 3 women, have been arrested on suspicion of assisting an offender and are also in custody. So it's trying to say 2 men and 3 women were basically trying to keep him hidden.
That'll probably be family.
Yeah, maybe that would make
Most
sense.
likely be family who's doing that.
Even if that was found, I wouldn't defend someone who's trying to do some sick shit like that.
And also, a police spokeswoman said, "We would like to thank all those who shared the public appeal to find him." So obviously, thank you to everyone who helped find him. But yeah, I think they're gonna refresh it, like, charge him with an extra, like, sentencing. So most likely from 12. I think isn't that 24, 25 years?
I'm
Isn't
not
it
too
life?
sure. I think it's 25.
Isn't
possibly.
that considered life?
Life sentence,
Life
yeah.
sentence, yeah.
And
So
all of this is
thank
in
fuck
Peterborough.
your court. This is in Peterborough.
Woo!
Torwood police station is actually not that far from here. So that guy is in there.
Pretty much down the road.
Yeah.
But I remember when I saw it on the Peterborough Telegraph actually when they announced that he escaped prison and he was around on the streets of Peterborough and the
Well,
amount.
is this the same guy?
Yeah, the exact same guy who this was like a few days ago maybe, but he was out on the
We
run.
got on town centre on Sunday.
Oh, yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
If we
He
saw
was-
him at that tent.
Well, he was out in town.
Oh shit, yeah.
He was out in town, and I remember the reactions like on social media, on Facebook mainly. It was like, how could you let people escape? But there was also a lot of racist comments saying, well, maybe if you didn't let all of these people in our country in, we would have room. Yeah, but no, I remember that was quite a thing. But yeah, there was like that period of time when that person was out, the escapee was out.
I don't think that's always the problem because all the time everyone wants to put something on immigrants
Yeah.
in particular.
Yeah.
There will always be people like that in the world. It's
He was
Because it's
supposed-
easier.
Yeah, he was apparently supposedly Lithuanian.
Lithuanian.
Yeah, Lithuanian. And he apparently escaped by jumping on a couple of vans. And then vans, like
Oh, okay.
I think he was on the yard.
Prison
Yard.
Break season. Fucking new season.
Season 5 already out, but Prison Break season 6, let's just say.
I was gonna say, which season is it?
At the time of recording, anyway.
No, but apparently, I love when you're laughing about this, but the thing is, you're shitting it right now because that's gonna be you in a couple of years from now, Mills.
That view.
Okay.
But yeah, it was quite a bit of a stir in Peterborough. But also, speaking of which, as well in Peterborough as well, all 16 Peterborough restaurants with 0 or 1 star food hygiene ratings.
Chicken
have been-
Palace,
yeah.
isn't that the one?
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
That's my favourite place!
I knew that would get 0 stars. I think I got food poisoning at
It's
once.
got 0.
0 star. Which
Yeah,
one is it? The
so-
one on Park Road?
But
or
how
one
is
on-
that even possible?
Yeah, so
It's
basically
like-
they say, the article states, these 16 Peterborough restaurants, pubs and takeaways have all been given either 0 or 1 star ratings by the Food Standards Agency, meaning major or urgent improvement is needed.
Hey,
Okay,
at
I
least-
can understand 1 star
Yeah.
is at least something that you eat food,
No, but the
right?
thing is, at least
But
that's-
zero
Food,
food.
it's shit, but at least it's service.
What is it like giving
to
plastic?
all the vegans and
Literally,
vegetarians.
eating some of the
out-
chicken at Chicken Palace, it's like I'm eating fucking cardboard.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
so
thing is,
bad.
The inspection criteria states that the how the food hygienically is handled, how it's prepared, cooked, reheated, cooled, and stored.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Maybe if
That's
condition
Well, that's
of
what a
the-
lot of
what
like,
if it's not
fast
even
food stuff
the
is like.
chicken?
condition of
Did
condition of structure of the building, cleanliness, layout, and lighting and ventilation, and all that. So basically, all of the 16 restaurants that are on that list, they're not up to standard, and they technically shouldn't really be in business. Personally, I wouldn't want to go to a place with 0 star food hygiene rating.
Why the hell would you want to go there? That's
Exactly.
it, yeah.
But the thing is, obviously, people do go there because they're still in business.
Because, that's their favourite place to eat.
That's why you work at places like KFC, Burger King, or McDonald's. Not sponsored, by the way.
You should.
You can sponsor us, man. I like
Yeah, hey, money, yeah,
Talking
please.
about,
Money,
talking about that, how they all got 0 stars, at least the vegans and vegetarians are happy.
Well, they're never happy.
They're never
Oh,
happy.
Vegetarians are never
I
happy.
I saw this article thing on Facebook, and it was like 101-year-old vegetarian or vegan quote says it wasn't worth it. So thanks for the heads up, old man.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Wait. She's 101.
No, the guy was 100.
A guy 101.
Or I think he was 90. It was something around.
Okay, and he was a vegetarian
Or vegan. It was one of them.
entire life.
Yeah. And he said it wasn't worth it. He's got the most glum face away. He's like, it wasn't worth it.
I can respect their choice because I can understand.
Can you
them.
fuck?
Yeah, because I understand if some people don't want to eat animals, and
I was
that's
a
alright with me.
vegetarian.
But I will still eat.
Listen,
See.
I'm not that old guy. I'm not 101 or 90. I was a vegetarian
Aren't
for
you?
a year. I was a vegetarian for a year, and I swear I remember my first bite of chicken once again. Well, my first bite of chicken again. And not gonna lie, I never wanted to become a vegetarian again. But recently I did. I became a
Come on, once you have like a bucket
Then you
of
went to
boneless
Chicken
chicken
Palace.
KFC, once you get a bucket of boneless chicken KFC, there's no going
But
back.
on
I mean, the thing is, if you go vegetarian or vegan, you can't have bacon. Imagine that fucking world.
That would kill me.
My sister actually went vegetarian for a while, and when she told her boyfriend, "Oh, I don't like bacon anymore," he didn't talk to her for like 2 straight days. I think it was like 1 straight day as a joke, but it was like
That's real love.
real.
Real love.
But anyway, on the line of that, I don't know if any of you remember, but on the 22nd of May 2016, there was this story where a vegan lecturer, aged 34, attempted to climb Mount Everest to prove that vegans can do anything. She died.
I should have laughed.
Serious.
That might be
laugh, but that's
incident, actually.
She died from
Yeah.
She died from altitude sickness. So
Oh, okay.
apparently vegans can't do anything. You now know.
No, that's not just saying that. Many people have attempted to climb
Yeah,
Mount
it's
Everest.
not a funny story. Rest in peace.
Just
I'll
have
find
a
the name
professional
of it.
team with you, legit.
Editor, put a bit of that wave
It's
right
such a
here.
hub, like, heavy
Yeah.
risk.
Maria.
You can
Maria
do it.
Steedham, I think it is, age 34. She
I
died.
don't mind that.
But yeah, no, it's
Okay.
quite a sad story, but
Was that a Tinder, Twitter application advertisement I just saw on that as well?
possibly.
I swear there's
Why are you on Tinder, boy?
No, it's
Is
not.
any one of you on Tinder?
Nah,
Oh,
he's-
Daily Mail on Twitter.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm just retarded. Sorry.
You know what?
We weren't meant to agree. I was meant to say that for myself.
You know, on the last topic of assault and that, right? There was apparently.
I mean, we weren't just talking about veganism, but okay.
CCTV footage has been found of a man that was punched unconscious and suffered serious head injuries outside the Peterborough pub at the weekend.
How nice.
Which pub was
And
this?
that also links into the fact there was another one, I think it was yesterday or sometime, where James Walker, if you're watching this right now, please tell me it wasn't you. Did you apparently get caught by the police and held in custody and been now taken to court for apparently being too drunk and not being able to find your way home? If that is you,
That's not even
Jesus.
funny, actually. That's not even funny, actually. So I feel sad.
We're gonna fucking laugh.
But going back to that story,
I
though,
feel
about,
bad for laughing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
going back to
sorry.
the story about the man who suffered a serious head injury from being knocked unconscious at that pub. It was released 29th of January 2018. And it
So that was
basically-
literally yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much yesterday.
Oh, you're not watching this in a week. Today is the 20th. Is the 30th? I mean,
Yeah,
It might-
today's
it might-
today's
might have
30th. It's
updated
Tuesday.
schedule, yeah.
Tuesday.
But basically, it was between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. on a Sunday, on the 28th of January.
Oh, and then it
this
links.
was, yeah,
Okay.
the article was released yesterday. But no, CCTV has been released after a man was punched unconscious and suffered serious head injuries outside the pub, Peterborough pub on the weekend. So that's quite. I don't think it has a name of the victim, but it states that he has been hospitalised with severe injuries, which isn't good. But yeah, because 101 was called on the police phone number. So yeah, that's quite a bad thing.
It's a bomb.
I think it's out of storage.
Go pause the recording. Pause the recording. Wait, is that stopped recording?
That one.
What did I say? What does that say? Media full. What?
Bloody hell, we've gone through the whole entire shit.
We're back, guys, and as we were speaking before, Brandon, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was talking about the this man who was just injured outside of the Peterborough pub. Yeah, it's just the story's by Paul Fisher, and it was posted on Monday 29th, so yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wanted to let that know, because if anyone is affected by that.
Well, think about it, right? Like, a lot of injuries do happen when you see a lot of drunk people, mainly like, you know, during the times of people like. Why do I sound like that guy from the meme? Like, chicken.
When you dream,
Oh, yeah.
when you do that.
But a lot of that reminds me of, like, you know, our close friend James, who always do something stupid whenever he's drunk. Yeah, like, it also reminds us of our night that we had, the best night of our lives.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was pretty good. But anyways, what do you call it? But
There's
anyways,
a hair in my drink.
to get a second
Well, that's
insight,
really gross.
we have our, what do you call it, a secondary person, not second, we got another five person. We're going to introduce someone else in the next minute or so as he enters the room. His name is John Andrews, and he's going to introduce introduce himself to you. But before he comes on, I want to know what your insights are on to this whole new thing of how sex robots, right, are now going to be coming to be available to all the public.
But the public market, legit everyone.
Yeah, everyone can buy. Your 5-year-old you could buy.
Is that a fact? Or it's just a...
No, it's an actual fact.
Yeah.
You could buy a sex doll, right?
They're
Not
probably
silicone.
so underdeveloped.
I think, yeah, it's like a robot, right? That you could legit have sexual intercourse with. Why are you thinking of it like you're gonna buy one now?
You're telling us, but
I
why
don't
do you
think
never
I'm gonna buy
for
one. I'm not that sad.
You know what, when your birthday comes
We all get a little low.
Like the way I see it, the way I
What's some difference?
like the way I see it is like you can jerk off your dick any time of the week, but you can't jerk off your heart. That's me.
That was a cringy shit.
Even John's looking at it like, shut the
Even
fuck up.
equipment crew for sound designer is even laughing at us. Right.
Speaking of
Oh,
John,
assuming-
do you think we should introduce John now?
I think we should. This is John, guys, and basically, as you can see, he's a very a heavy smoker.
Brought too much tobacco. Fuck my
Way
life.
too
Oh
much.
my
I'm
god.
prepared.
Bloody
I'll
hell.
make this work. Give me a second.
Do
Alright.
not condone drugs on this channel.
John, could I?
Yeah, I already wrote one.
Anyways, going back to the show. This is John. Guys, John, do you want to introduce yourself to the
Do you want to eat
podcast?
some backy?
I don't
You know
think
what?
that-
Fuck it! Eat some backing on the podcast.
You'd be doing me a favour.
I want some pizza now.
You want some pizza now?
Yeah, because
you
you
go.
started talking about
Is he actually
It's a backy.
Don't eat
Is he actually
backy.
gonna eat?
You
That's
can
pure-
eat it.
You can. You know, you
can
mean
if
you can
you
chew
wanted
on it?
But don't eat backy. Just don't do it.
This is
Just
new.
don't.
I'm
Kind
drinking
of
some
talked
milk
up
on
a
it.
crowd, so I'll be letting everyone down if I didn't.
Listen, next episode, I'm letting John
Well,
carve his name into my bloody head.
Anyway. Speaking of bad decisions,
I like
okay? Right, Elon Musk has recently released a, well, through his secondary.
Licorice. Get the fuck is it licorice?
You know what licorice is?
Yeah, I know what licorice is, but
You
it's
put it in
not
your mouth?
licorice.
It smells like licorice. No, smell that, smell that.
Smells backy.
Show me.
Anyway, no, Elon Musk, people.
Raisins.
Elon
Go on,
Musk
then.
has created.
Eon.
Tobacco.
Elon Musk.
Tim.
Elon Musk.
Where are you from?
Guys, come on.
Alright.
Elon Musk has created a flamethrower from his secondary company called The Boring Company. It's basically a company that is, I think it's based in San Francisco, where they're making massive tunnels underground so it can increase traffic. And he's called it The Boring Company because he's a joke. But what's it? He's made a flamethrower and he's selling it for $500, and the amount of people that have bought them already is
So, he wants to basically get men on Mars.
Yeah.
Which is a fair goal to have. I think it's definitely
it's a
the way
really-
forward.
Colonisation of Mars would be cool.
It's an amazing thing. And now he builds a flamethrower
Exactly.
for everyone to burn one another.
We'll
yeah.
get it, guys.
An easier way to basically ruin the earth so we can piss off to Mars, eh?
Exactly, yeah.
He's
Really
trying to
before
speed
we
up
go.
destruction. just
Maybe it was
like-
a good
Does
mark.
anybody know why he's making it?
No,
Because he wants.
Why the fuck
Because he
not?
can.
Yeah, why the fuck
Yeah.
The
not?
reason
there
why
shouldn't be
he's
a reason
making
for
it
that.
is
Do you want to keep that?
because he
No,
can.
no, we'll leave that there, and then I'll go on it.
No, like, I would really want one.
They're only like 250.
But you know what? When they actually come on the market during
But how are
springtime.
you gonna use it though?
No, here's the thing.
Cooked
This is-
chicken?
This is what
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah.
How about this, guys? Right, when it actually comes onto the market, not pre-ordering it, when it's actually on the market, let's actually get one and we'll bring it onto the podcast.
I'm never gonna buy a flamethrower.
Why
No,
not? It's a
why would I-
No,
flamethrower.
we'll buy one. We'll buy one.
The
need a
reason for buying a
flamethrower.
flamethrower is because it's a flamethrower.
I'm
That's
not
why
gonna
you would
sit
buy
at
a
home
flamethrower.
and just go there and think, do you know what I really need? I really need a flamethrower.
I
right
do.
now.
I think
I don't
that
have a
quite
need
often.
for it, man.
You were this close to making me buy one last night.
Well, the thing is, a flamethrower can solve any problems. You got girl problems, that's alright. You just fucking.
Jesus
talk to her.
Christ.
Okay, that's too far, isn't it?
Pyromaniac.
No,
Yeah.
that
Hey,
just
your neighbour's pissing you off.
Right up his
Sex
face.
robot.
the girl you had a one night stand with won't leave you. No, you could use
Can't
it.
pay for it.
I'd just do something. I'd get something like that and I just put it on my wall. And then if someone friends me, it's like, oh yeah, you see that on my wall? It's a flamethrower.
Oh god, you're like one of those guys with katanas. It's like, I have a katana.
No. Have you heard of that? I saw this article
I have
ages
a
ago.
katana. Don't fuck with me.
This guy
I got
entered
a
this guy's
kitchen
house,
knife.
but he had this massive sword, and he was brandishing it when the robot entered his room, and the guy just fucking left the house. He was like, fuck that.
I got a butter knife. You gonna fuck with me?
Exactly.
Butter knife,
I was
please.
sprayed.
You got a license to carry that butter knife, so.
No, I got a plastic knife though.
But anyway, no. So what Elon Musk is doing, because he can make a flamethrower, he is making a flamethrower. And also what he's done is he's selling fire extinguishers. With the boring, he's selling
in case.
fire. Yeah.
Wait. Fire
He's
extinguishers
selling-
along
yeah.
with the flamethrower.
Yeah, no, he's selling fire extinguishers on the website as well with the Boring Company sticker on it.
He
And
should
he's
do it like a package.
And he's selling them
Like handmade.
like he's selling them so overpriced as well. He says, look, you can buy a normal what's it, fire extinguisher, but you can also buy one with the Boring Company on it. That's
So
basically
he's basically tapping into like a branded market. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, obviously Supreme, for
the
example.
same one, just
we're
much
selling
different
bricks.
logo.
Why would you
We're
want to
selling
pay
profiles,
$500 anyway? Get a spray can, get a lighter. There you go. You got yourself a flamethrower.
I killed a whole spider's nest doing that once.
No.
You know,
Spider killer.
I was actually reading about
I hate spiders.
how one of the main dangers of that is sometimes the flame can get caught up, like basically go back within the can, and then that can explode, and that's one of the main risks in terms of like if that can implode, like not implode, explodes, tiny little shards of everything, dude, it's gonna fuck you up.
no, you live by the flamethrower, you
And,
die by the
have you seen
flamethrower.
Iron? You know in Iron Man where you had the shrapnel there. At least we could get one of them.
Oh yes, I don't think they exist, man.
He made one in a cave.
He got so excited, he was like,
We can make one right now.
He did make one in the cave. Why can't we make
Yeah,
one?
we
now?
have-
Yeah, exactly. Look, we got
need
got
the cave
professional
first.
light equipment here.
Exactly.
Pull one light bulb out. They
Because
got.
we can
We
set up
need
some
the
lights.
Oh yeah, no, H. We need a cave first.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Oh yeah, we need.
We got a green screen here. We're in a cave now. We're in a cave.
We can, yeah. Oh.
I always knew.
You know the power of a green screen, right? You could do whatever you want. You could change where we are. Right now, we're on top of Mount Everest. Right now in the Sahara Desert.
Right now we're on John Andrews' Twitter channel. Subscribe.
No,
Right now we're on Pornhub.
Follow me.
Shit changing.
shameless plug.
back to John's channel. All I see is just a pile of shit.
No, follow me. Follow
guys,
me on.
look
I
at
don't know
that.
where it's gonna be. Follow me.
Yo, what's that? Hey John, is that your dad?
You better not get my dad. You better not get my dad on this.
Alright, change it back to the
The
brick
actual
wall.
dad just kicks the door down.
You picked the wrong house.
You ever seen the Max Mofo videos where he like comes in to do his Pokemon thing? It's like, alright guys.
Massive legend here.
Oh man, he's a funny dude. He's friends with Filthy Frank and all that. You know,
Oh,
it's a
rest in
shame.
peace, Filthy Frank.
It's a shame Filthy Frank decided to end it.
We were talking about that earlier on today, about how Filthy Frank is gone now.
Going straight into music.
He makes some good stuff though.
He did
so,
the
like,
funniest videos. The ones with like the rats that he found around, the dead rats that he put into a wrap. What was it? Oh shit, the Crawfish Olympics or something like
Oh
that.
yeah.
You know what? One episode we're gonna have to
Red
come.
Mystery.
I want to get one of those suits, innit? Yeah, and one day we're all gonna have to get one. Come in the podcast ready for the whole thing.
For what? What do you mean?
What
Oh.
Filthy Frank wears.
What, a Filthy
Okay.
Frank like
I
generic?
was thinking
Generic
Iron Man.
I will
suit.
get a fucking morph suit, the pink guy morph suit. I'll come in that if you
I'll
want.
get the green one for iDubbbz.
Can
Oh
someone,
wait, green screen.
Oh yeah, shit.
can someone wear like his hat is like a?
Actually, wait, Isaac can
Pilot
bring
hat.
you in and make my
The
body a
pilot.
whole
Oh,
different thing.
yeah, we could get some.
Hold on a second. Wait, I want to try something. You lot
Oh.
carry on talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna get ported with green screen and put it around myself.
No. Why? Right, we've lost our host. Okay.
Oh,
Who's
no,
going to be the
John-
host
John-
now?
He's gonna give
Who's
himself
gonna be the
kids
host?
probably. He's gonna be like.
There you go.
What's up, everyone?
You're the host.
I will talk shit and put minimal effort in. Let's do it. Okay, so
No difference from H.
Careful of the wires, my god.
questions concerning stuff, but let's get into real specifics involving college because
Yeah.
I love gossip.
You massive.
I see he's actually brought it back now. He looks.
Hi. I'm gonna go pick
John just explains the
What
entire
is this
emotion.
show?
He's like, fuck.
What is this show?
I don't know. It's got no structure to it.
Exactly. No,
Should've planned.
college. Yeah.
College. Emils,
sitting there now.
how you doing on the girl scene?
You sitting there?
He's got me.
You can have.
No
that.
comment.
Yeah,
He's got
you
me.
can have-
I've got
I've
Tim.
got-
I've got Tim, and
Yeah.
I'm fine with this. I'm even
Got
more
mate.
than fine.
Alright.
No, I'm.
Wait, is this
actually-
musical chairs now all of a sudden? What are we
So
doing?
everyone's moving about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
musical chairs.
Right.
We've all framed up for you. Now you. Come on.
Let's see how good our editing techniques are, how quickly. Yeah, you had your pants off when you came in here, right? I can still picture your bulge.
How about
Why were you looking at my
Four,
balls?
to make it interesting, each individual, on a scale of good looks about how you view it, for example, you, scale the best looking person out of that 4, and then do it in a ranking system and make a little bit more controversy between each other.
Oh, okay.
See, for example,
Well,
who
like,
would you
try
say,
like a little
who would you
argument.
say is the top best looking, the second best, the third best, the fourth best?
I say
Please don't.
H, Mills, then my man.
No, I would say Emil, Brandon, Tim.
Okay, so all of you are gonna put yourself last.
I would say-
Is that the
Yeah,
case?
for the
Okay.
best of everything.
Talk about.
What about
Monster.
you? Alright,
No,
you-
I'm
you-
the presenter. I don't answer those questions.
No, you have
I
to
don't
say
answer
no.
those questions. Emil's.
What's happened? The tables have turned. Like you're the ones.
I know.
What's going on?
On this episode for the remaining, John wants to be the presenter.
I don't want to be. You can have this back as soon as possible, dude.
What was that?
Switch.
I just want to sleep.
You got up so quick.
Alright, back to
Honestly, oh fuck.
back to the whole thing, right? So I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you get a sex doll?
No.
Would you get a sex doll? Fuck. John, would you get that sex doll?
I don't.
He's already got one.
No.
This is not casting couch.
No, he said he liked my shoe. Okay, this is a bit much.
Give me a hug.
I wouldn't want a sex doll. No.
Would you want a sex doll?
No.
Fuck you, I'm not the only one that actually buy one.
What the fuck
Oh,
would
what?
you?
Like, imagine it, like, let's say you're a lonely cunt, right, and your mum wants you to have a girl.
Yeah, but still. A robot. It's like fucking vacuum cleaner. No,
I know that reminds me of the same.
Fucking suck.
It's not like I've ever tried it, but still.
Why spend that much money on a sex robot where you could just get a Hoover itself? If that's gonna be the appliance.
Yeah.
Or get a flashlight.
Wait, what?
I don't see the.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That-
what's your hand up
Yeah.
about to? I mean.
How did this show turn from talking about, like, what's happening in the news to now talking about you're using your hands for wanking?
But you brought up sex dolls.
Yeah.
Because that's in the news! Alright, here's what I want to know. Right, if you were to become president, right? for,
Would you
like-
buy sex dolls straight away?
If you were to be a you get a sex doll, you get a sex doll, you get a
Is this
sex doll.
president or prime minister? And I'm assuming if you say president,
America.
president of America.
America, right? If you're the president of America for 1 month, what rules would you make? What would you take away?
Do we have any limits? Or can we say much as we like?
Can't have it to the point where everyone's gonna kill each other.
You can't really change everything. Because,
You could, like the Second Amendment.
You're
like, you know the
doing
second,
like a hypothetical. If we said it, it would happen. Type thing.
Like,
we
you
don't
know-
have to go through
You
the
can
whole
suggest-
process.
I would take away the gun law. First of all, the Second Amendment is gonna amend it, right? I would take it away. I would basically make more jobs.
how?
What do
Just
you?
like that.
No, not more businesses being open.
Yeah, but still, it would be inflation.
There's a lot of technical shit involved
Yeah,
in controlling
that's-
a country.
Yeah, I should not be president. Alright, what would you guys? What would you do?
I don't know. It's a tough question. I would probably give people like the right to say whatever the hell they wanted, but also I
They
would,
already
like-
have free speech.
Yeah,
don't
it's
they?
like democracy.
But it's not though. What I would do is I would change the voting system because the way America votes now is stupid.
Would you raise taxes for rich people?
Oh, I'm not talking about taxes or anything. I would change the voting system because with the fact that you've got with 2 years ago, with the election, 2016 election, you had the worst of two worlds. That if you're coming to run a country, running one of the biggest countries in the world, you do not want to be going down to the worst of two people, do you? I would do it more like the UK, where we have what is more like real democracy. It's
We're
not-
getting our Brexit in 2021.
well, the thing is, it's like at least this way we can have a little bit more choice. No, but America
Do you
didn't
say
have.
our Brexit? Like, were
No,
you,
I
you
mean,
behind
no,
it?
the Brexit, we're gonna leave it.
Is that I am part of this shit anymore?
No, I never said that. I said we're leaving the EU in 2021 anyway.
I didn't know it was 2021.
Anyway, I would change the law to allow parties instead of just what it is as it is, where you've got to just choose two bad people that you don't want and you're left with the worst one.
How would life be if we never had any government controlling it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
awful.
think
Like,
It would be shit.
It would be like something.
no, like you still
Although
have.
there was kind of a
there always needs to be
government as
leaders.
Yeah.
well. Still, but
That was
Like
pure
think about it.
communism.
Like if there was no,
Yeah.
That was just pure
if
communism.
there was no government, police wouldn't really give a shit.
I think it's all about social structure and how we formed it these days. Because of the current situation involving how people are forced to work or they won't live, people are forced to socially interact, find partners, have kids, etc., have the whole ideal lifestyle. It fits that we have the government, but for example, if everybody stopped working and it came to the fact that you ate if you've got the food type thing, the government wouldn't be needed. But we have a structure involving currency, involving a lot of really in-depth social constructions that we've made as we've progressed. Whether or not it's progression is a little bit of a difficult situation, because some would say it's regression because we've become a lot more lazier. Our physical bodies are a lot worse than what they were way back then, you know what I mean? So some would say that what we've done is a regression and gone for more pleasure than we have survival, but some would say we've done an advancement because we're a lot smarter.
Yeah, I agree.
At the end of the day, our base human need is to survive, is survival, and that would mean we eat when we can, we sleep when we can, and we live for as long as possible. But now, none of us sit here thinking that when we go outside we could die. We're pretty comfortable, and that's not how humans way back when lived. It was all about survival, living till the next day, eating till the next day. But now you're going out to the shop and you can buy a £3 meal deal from Tesco and you set it, you know what I mean? But like those guys couldn't do it. They'd go they'd try and find a £3 meal deal of a boar to go fucking snack on. It's a toughie. It's all about like
Or just kill your classmate.
Jesus, Emils. No, but that, you know, I read an interesting.
I'm thinking logically.
Talking about currency and that, I read an interesting post online not long ago talking about.
what about this BitConnect bollocks? You heard about BitConnect?
Yeah.
BitConnect.
No, I
There's
was
Bitcoin,
No.
Diamond Bitcoin. Now there's
There was this company that was basically suggesting that BitConnect was basically you put money in and then like a day later it doubles it for you, confirmed, guaranteed.
Did it?
And a lot of people fell for it. They got a bunch of money coming in and then it just disappeared. And it was like a huge scam because they just like it's a hilarious video.
Like, that's why if I did that, I would have put in 50p to test it out.
Well, it's the case of I think there was like a limit or something like that. I'm not sure. I think what they did a lot of the times was if it was a small amount like £1,000, they would just give the £2,000 and then they go, oh, okay, this works. I'll put in 50 grand, you know, and then they take it. But the thing is, they made a lot of money, and like the people that are involved are nowhere to be found. Like they use fake names, etc. It was a massive scam.
that's smart though.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that. I was
That-
really intelligent.
That is smart. But like, talking about the post, right? I read up, what if everything in the world was free?
So
but then-
communism.
Yeah, the thing
It's
is
not
that
even
that wouldn't work because if everything was
It's
about
in communism is about everything. Everyone's equal. If
Yeah,
everyone's
but
equal,
it
then
doesn't-
there will be no
doesn't
need
work.
for money. Etc. Of course, it
Never
will.
no, like if everything was for free, like if you could walk out, all this equipment was for free, right? Food was free, you'd run out of shit.
Of course you would, because there'd be
Exactly,
no
that
need to
food
make
would be
stuff.
gone.
It's not even that. You just ruin the idea of supply and demand.
You
Yeah.
ruin economy because people will be going saying like, well, why would I go and farm to find food when they don't get paid for it? 'Cause
Yes,
it's
there
all
will be
free.
no poor people, right? But
Poor people.
you'll end up being
No,
poor.
everyone would be poor people. Like, because
But
if
the
you had
strongest
nothing,
would
if
survive.
everyone was for
that's-
free, then nothing. I think it's the way money works is that everyone wants money. That's the main reason why money works. It's because back when you used to trade items, you'd be like, oh, I want that spade, but I've got something else. Run out of space.
Are you kidding me?
Again, wait.
Right, so basically, as we're probably going to end this up now anyway, so first of all, I just want to thank you guys for watching this whole thing. I'll let everyone say their final words if you want to plug anything.
No, not really. I'm good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Honestly, just thanks, man.
Seriously, you don't have anything to plug at all?
No, nothing.
Nothing?
Thank you
Go
for
on, I know
watching.
Tim wants to plug something.
I don't want to plug anything.
Your Insta page with your memes.
No. My
Are we
name's
talking
Jeff.
about
What?
robots again?
Tim _ the Spice Lord.
Oh yeah, my Instagram is _the _Spice Lord.
And at Visionary _ it is.
We'll just show on screen.
You're showing screen. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Probably see you next week, isn't it?
Well,
Yep.
whenever we see you, really, don't have a schedule.
5 years.
5
Jesus.
years.
5 years.
See you in 5
5
years.
years.
5 years when I have a really long beard, and Mills will stop looking like a 12-year-old.
I won't be alive.
Oh.
John will be
I'll
dead.
take it as a compliment.
Tim will be at least 8 foot. And Brandon will be 6 feet under the ground. And me, well,
Probably, yeah.
I'll be joining him because we're lovers.
Exactly. Alright, on that note,
Who's my man?
see you later. Bye.
See.
Right, cut
And
that.
then it stops.